Hi, it's the Rawsome Vegan Gal here, and we're going to be sampling some products from a company called Rawmio. And as you see, I have some fruit cut up because we're going to be dipping and sampling them today, and for me to tell you all about them. So welcome, and just so you know, Rawmio is actually there's an umbrella company. Actually, it was started by Alex, who has a website called Raw Guru, and it is sold by Windy City Organics. So they're kind of the umbrella corporation, and they sell all different types of products. So this is one of their lines of products, and I reviewed one previously, and that was the products from Dastoni, which were the nut butters and the seed butters. And they have, just to remind you, this is one of their sprouted seed butters that I'm almost finished with. It's their sprouted pumpkin seed butter, and then this is their hazelnut butter. So this is another, like I said, it's another kind of division of their company called Rawmio, and we're going to be sampling 2 of their raw chocolate barks they have right here, and then also 2 of their spreads. One of them is their Hazelnut Crunch, and then the other is their Almond Silk. They both sound really yummy. So what we're going to do first is we're going to try out their chocolate barks. So just to tell you, these are all organic. There's fair trade certified ingredients in here, which is really nice. Everything is stone ground vegan. Stone ground meaning when they use any nuts, they are stone ground. So everything's handcrafted, and it is really good stuff. I haven't actually tried them yet, but I don't doubt that they're really delicious. So let's start with the Organic Gourmet Sprouted Cereal Raw Chocolate Bark. So here you can see a picture of here. Here are the cereal grains for you to see what it looks like. And I'll show you the chocolate once I open it. So what does it have in here? Raw cacao nibs, coconut sugar, raw sprouted buckwheat, raw sprouted quinoa, raw cacao butter, and coconut sugar sweetened cacao nibs. Wow, sounds really good. So what they tell you they do here is we've taken 2 ancient gluten-free, that's also for you to know, and nutrient-dense, quote, grains. Now, buckwheat and quinoa are not actually true grains. They're called pseudo-grains. They're actually from seeds, so they're actually have a different profile than regular grains do. And quinoa and buckwheat are really alkalizing too for the body. So what they do is they soak, sprout them, and low temperature dry, and combine them with stone ground raw chocolate to create a decadent bark with the crunchiness you crave. They top each bark with raw cacao nibs sweetened with coconut sugar for a crispy, delicious, and nutritious treat you'll be unable to resist. It sounds like Rice Krispie treats almost, but better for you than Rice Krispies. And just so you know, this is a certified organic facility that is raw and vegan that they produce it in, and they do process tree nuts and seeds in this facility, but they do not use any aflatoxin peanuts, they do not use any soy, they do not use any gluten, and they do not use any dairy, just so you know. So that's this wonderful bark. So we're going to open it up. This will be my first time trying it, and I'm really excited if I can get the package open. That's always a helpful start, just to open the package. Let's see, it's closed very, very well here. Sealed, I should say, with tape. It's a really nice packaging, by the way, I wanted to say. And then here on the sides it says stone ground, vegan, raw vegan chocolate. It's done very well, the packaging, really nice. And we're opening it up. Oh, and it has some more inside. It says, at Rawmio, our passion is cacao, an ancient and sacred superfood of the gods. Our intention is pure and simple, to handcraft in small batches the world's most delicious organic chocolate imaginable, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, and guilt-free. Our chocolate barks are equal parts decadence and nourishment. Experience the edible love with each bite. Very nice. And so that's really nice. So here's that is over here. You can see those words written on there, and then they have all those words here on the other part of the package, and some of them are in bold, so, you know, stone ground, sacred, dark chocolate. So that's really nice, antioxidant rich. So I don't know if you could see those words. It's not super clear. So that's really cool. So now we're finally opening up the package. So let's take a look. Ooh, this is really cool. So now you've seen the whole package. That's the package, the way it comes all closed up. So on the outside you have this beautiful, oh wow, this is amazing. So here is the inside, or I should say the underside of the chocolate. And you could see all the grains. You could see the buckwheat and the cacao nibs and the quinoa as well. You can see that there. And there you go. Now you can get a nice, good view. And then on this side, it's beautiful. So they've engraved in here. I guess they have some kind of an engraver. And it says Rawmio on it. I don't know if you can see it in the plastic, but I will take it out of the plastic. And I hate to even try it. It looks so beautiful. I want to just display it like artwork. It's so gorgeous what they did. So we'll take it out of the plastic and show you how beautiful it is. So here you can see where it says Rawmio. Now I don't know what that name means or where it came from, but it kind of clicks. And look how beautiful. They have a tree around it. Looks like a tree and leaves. And below it is, I guess, I don't know what, but look how beautiful. Like I said, I hate to even eat it, but that's what I'm supposed to do because I got to tell you how I like it. So this is the sprouted cereal chocolate bar. So we're going to just break off a piece on the end and give it a taste. Here we go. Wow. Very nice. Nice chocolate. Really nice flavor. Really smooth. The chocolate is very smooth. Has that sweet flavor from the coconut sugar, and they don't use. Do they use cacao butter? Yeah, they do use some cacao butter. Like I said, everything is organic. Wow, that's really nice. And the added crunch is really nice. It's something different, and it's beautiful how they make it. How you see the chocolate on the one side and the crunchiness on the other. Very nice. Very nice treat, decadent, so you want to eat small bits of it at a time. As far as the nutritional facts, there's two servings per box, and each serving is 135 calories. I'm not really that concerned about the calories. That's not what I'm worried about. It's just, it's a little more decadent. Doesn't actually have that much fat. It's only 22 calories from fat because all they use is the coconut butter, and the buckwheat and quinoa are not fatty, so, but really nice. I could probably eat this whole thing, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna eat little bits at a time to savor it. It's really yummy. Wow, very, very impressive how they did that. I'm really very nice. So now let's try our other bar. This is the Organic Gourmet Sour Cherry and Almond. I thought it would be interesting to try that. So here's the picture. You can see the sour cherries and the almonds. And here they show you a picture. Actually, what you're seeing is the front and the back. That's like what they had here too. They actually show you the front and the back of the bark. So this one, it says, when sweet, tart, crunchy, and chewy get together, it makes for a whole lot of deliciousness. An irresistible trifecta of chewy, sour cherries. Say that fast 3 times, I don't think, or 5 times. It might be hard. Crispy sprouted almonds and raw stone ground fair trade chocolate. Merged to create a blissful combination sure to put a smile on your face. Simply divine. So this has raw cacao nibs, coconut sugar, raw sour cherries, sprouted raw almonds, raw cacao butter, coconut sugar sweetened cacao nibs. So same applies here, gluten-free, raw, vegan. And we're going to attempt to open this one as well. Again, beautiful packaging. I love what they do. And they do have other flavors, and like I said, I'll have a link below to their site so you can check out what they're offering. And they do have other flavors, but I chose to try these. Oh, and I want to thank Anna for sending me the wonderful products. So here is our beautiful package, and it says the same thing. Like I said, the packaging has the words here. It's really nice how they do it. The words on the outside are part of it, and then on the inside, that put them in bold, some of the information about what they are. Oh, and they're also low, what does it say, low glycemic as well. Vegan, bean to bar, I like that, that's cute. Non-GMO, that's another important thing to know that about them. They are non-GMO as well. So here's our beautiful, again, The front is the same, where you see the beautiful Rawmio engraved in and the tree. And on the back, on the underside, is your whole almonds and cacao nibs. And sour cherries are over here. There's some sour cherries, if you can see that. I'll take it out of the package for you to see. So they put those nuts in whole, just like the buckwheat and the quinoa are whole. They don't grind them up. What they grind up is the cacao. Let's see what they grind up. Stone ground fair trade chocolate. That's what they grind up in here. They actually stone grind that too. Besides, you know, like I said, they do the nut butter. So let's open this one up. Again, beautiful, beautiful, like artwork. Like I said, you'd want to just display this on a shelf almost. So there we go. There's the Rawmio in the front. Beautiful. I don't know how they do this. They must have some kind of a plate, just like you'd have with like stamps, that they could stamp that in and engrave it in. And then here's on the back that you can see without the packaging. So you can see how beautiful. Look, the almonds, the cherries, and the cacao. So we're going to try to take a piece on this one end where I can get some of everything, the cherries, the cacao, and the almonds. Oops, I think I did it except for the almonds. Okay, we'll break that off. And we're going to take a taste of this. So we got a little bit of the cherries, and a little bit of the almonds, and a little bit of the cacao. Excuse me, I shouldn't be licking my fingers in the camera. That is so good. Wow. That is a really nice combination. I'm really happy I picked that one. The sour cherries and the sweet coconut sugar and the almonds, it's a really nice balance. So you're getting a little bit of the tartness, the sweetness. Like I said, they said it's a trifecta. Is that what they said? I have to agree. Irresistible trifecta, I would say yes. Now, if it's hot and you're afraid that your chocolate's going to melt, because that could happen, anything's possible, then what you want to do is maybe keep it in the fridge, keep it cold so it doesn't do that. So that is the other chocolate bark, the sour cherry and almond. Very nice. Wow, I'm impressed. I can't wait to try the other varieties, because I know they have a few other varieties. So, but I wanted to try one that was also sprouted just to see what the difference is. So now we're going to go ahead and try our Rawmio. This is our Hazelnut Crunch. It says Beyond Gourmet Raw Vegan Milk Chocolate, but it's not milk. Hazelnut spread with crushed hazelnut and cacao. That sounds really good. So what is this? A blend of coconut flakes, hazelnuts, coconut sugar, and cacao nibs, slowly stone ground with a touch of vanilla bean and Himalayan salt. We then fold in crushed sprouted hazelnuts and more cacao nibs for a delicious crunchy spread you know you'll love. So this can be put on fruits, berries, crepes, ice creams, or right out of the jar. Or if you have some kind of a very simple cracker or wrap that you want to make, you could even do a wrap. Like if you had some kind of raw coconut maybe type wraps that you could use. So this sounds really yummy. It says best enjoyed warm, but I'm not going to heat it up. And this is also, so you know, it's all raw, all certified organic, all vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. So we're going to open this one up. And we have a lovely little utensil here. I forget the name of it. It's from a company called Bamboo, B-A-M-B-U. And I'll put their name on the side too. So it's both a spoon on one side and a little fork on the other side. So it's great for traveling. So I thought this would be ideal for these little spreads. So wow, this looks really nice. So there's actually whole pieces of these hazelnuts and cacao in here. And you need to mix it up because it's kind of a little more watery. I don't know if I could show you that in the camera. It's a little more, you see it's a little more watery. So what it is you want to mix it up more from the bottom. So we have some fruit here that I cut up. And then we're going to put some on. We have some, this is actually a green plum. It's the end of the summer season, so we're going to put some of this on here. I don't know if I could show it you in the camera what it looks like. Possibly before it drips all over the place. So there it is. And we're going to try some right now. Oh wow. That is really, really good. Wow. Having the added crunch of the hazelnuts and the cacao, wow. That is really unique. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So this is the Hazelnut Crunch. Oops. So not only does it have hazelnuts that are stone ground, it also has them added in pieces. So that is really, really good. Very impressive. And, you know, I also have grapes here. And I have my little handy dandy toothpicks. These are really nice toothpicks from a company called Preserve. And I'll have a link below. They're also made of birch. They're all natural peppermint spearmint. They have a couple of varieties, and they're sustainably harvested, made in USA. They're actually a company called Recycline. So they're really nice, and also for cleaning out your teeth after you eat. So I also have some grapes here. So we could just take some grapes and dip them in our Hazelnut Crunch spread. We're not going to get much of the nuts probably because it's too thick, but that's really nice. Okay, so then next we're going to try, we have a little sample here of their Almond Silk. So this is Beyond Gourmet Raw Vegan White Chocolate Almond Spread. So this is, it says it's handcrafted with, this to satisfy your sweet tooth. We combine fresh organic almonds, coconut flakes, coconut sugar, and real vanilla, slowly stone ground with a touch of cacao butter and Himalayan salt. Again, all the other things apply: certified organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, no soy, no dairy. And so this is a creamy one. This does not have a crunch to it, but I thought I would try something a little different. I don't know if I can get this little spoon in part, but I think the fork will fit in. The fork part, because it's a little small sampling. So it is a little thicker than the other one. And there are little bits of pieces, which is okay with me. It looks like of the almonds, or maybe it's the vanilla. I don't know. No, probably the almonds. So we're going to put a little bit on our pear that we have here. We did have a piece of pear, I thought. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Here's our pear. Actually, what I had before was a piece of pear, too. I did not have the plum. That was a pear. So we're going to put the pear with this, what's called Almond Silk. I can definitely taste the almonds. It's got a nice flavor. Whoever's coming up with the recipes for this is great. I don't know if it's Alex or if there's some real good genius formulator. So we also have, like I said, I have some. These are green plums. I'm going to stick some in the Hazelnut Crunch. See if I can get some crunch in there to eat. Again, this should probably be mixed up more. I really didn't mix it up that well, so. Well, I like the added crunchiness to the. Now, things like this too can be poured over your cereal. Like if you have a cereal, a plain cereal, let's say you just have buckwheat, you pour this over, it'd be yummy. Or like I said, on your ice cream, or if you make chocolate too, and you put like a sauce on your fruit. Or if you have skewers, you could put fruit on skewers, like different fruit pieces. Like I had plum, and you could put grapes, whatever's in season, different fruit you could put on there, and then you could pour some of the different spreads on top of it. That would be really neat. So that's our products for today, and wow, they're really good. And I know they have other spreads too for you to try out. So I'm just gonna show you them once more. So today we tried two of their chocolate barks. One was their sprouted cereal raw chocolate bark, which was awesome, and their sour cherry and almond raw chocolate bark, which was also awesome. And then we also tried their Hazelnut Crunch, Rawmio Hazelnut Crunch. And everything is packaged in glass too, so you know. Their nut butters, their spreads. And then we also sampled their Almond Silk. And if I had to pick one that I liked, I couldn't. They're all so good and so yummy, so flavorful. They have the right amount of nutrients as far as the ingredients go, the right amount of sweetness. They're not too sweet. They're just perfect, is what I can say. I don't know how else to put it. So I want to thank you for watching, and definitely check out the Rawmio products. This is the Rawsome Vegan Gal.